well, who am I? What difference can I make? What difference could what I do? What difference could my prayer make? What difference could, a car wash make? What difference could, opening up the scriptures make? Having a right response to the things that God can do with the little that I may be able to give or the lot that I may be able to give. And the scripture really helped because I went, everything that we give, God already gave us. And I just think it's really important. I know, it's 5 weeks away and, God can do anything in a week, so he can do anything in 5 weeks. But we all just have to get unified and focused and be like, not what can we do, but what can God do? Scott got this message, I don't know, I think it was yesterday he sent it to me. I wanted to share with you just the whole concept of our life can make a difference. Today, I was at Pete's waiting for a ride from Tanea, and I was it was raining. I was trying to pray, trying to type, trying to read my Bible, and this woman started talking to me. And at first, you're like, oh, what am I quiet? And I prayed like this, literally 1 second prayer. I was like, God, just have someone meet me, have someone ask me to come to church, I don't know. I was like, okay, that's a crazy prayer. Okay, I should probably be bold and ask somebody else. But at any rate, so she sits down and starts talking about the rain. Long story short, Tanea comes up, she meets her. She lives in San Ramon. I'm really excited, Angie. I want you to meet her. But she's really excited. I invite her to church. She goes, I'm there. That's why I said I want to meet her. She's empty nester. And she was really excited about coming. She's from Iran. And I think she's going to come on Sunday. So if you see someone, she's going to bring her friend. And I just go, that was just like, I had all these thoughts. Oh, okay, so this is my friend. I was like, she's from Iran. She probably didn't even she'll come, Or I just thought, well, okay, gosh, if I don't invite her, now Tanea met her. Tanea's going to ask me if I invite her, all this stuff, And I was like, just care about the woman and ask her. She says no, she says no. And she was like almost jumping on me, like, yes, where is it? Tell me, I want to come, And so what you do, everything you do, no matter how small the step, no matter how small the faith, no matter how small the talk you have with somebody, God can make it bigger. What we do small, God can make it bigger. And there's this woman that Scott went to high school with that both of them, in Grand Blanc, Michigan, right? And both of them went to North Carolina together, the college, North Carolina University. And Scott's sister went to North Carolina University, and his sister and Scott both became Christians there. And so did this girl. So this girl ended up, Scott reached out to this girl, she became a Christian, this was a long time ago. And so she sent a Facebook message to Scott and his sister, and this is what she said. She's in, I think, Georgia right now. I want to let you know that I was thinking of you too, and wanted to give you a quick update so you can see how your small steps of faith as college students has made such an impact. It's really important for you guys to listen. Your family has had such an influence on both my mom and myself, with your mom faithfully, because Scott's mom was a Christian, reaching out to my mom back in Grand Blanc, and so her mom became a Christian. And of course, you invited me to church right when I moved to North Carolina. My parents were finally ready for become a Christian in 1997. They were led by this woman who Carol knows. And during their wedding preparations, they started coming to church while this girl, Rachel, and her husband were on their honeymoon. My parents influenced my grandmother, who was baptized at the age of 84 after having been a Methodist minister's wife for 60 plus years. Wow. Then my parents and my husband influenced my brother Bill, who studied the Bible up in Detroit. Over the years, my parents became great friends with all these different people. Fast forward a couple of years to 2006. Steve and I began our journey with our youngest daughter, Ava, who's a little heart-wrenching, just preparing, and her heart transplant. And we become connected to a faithful family, as this couple actually I knew in Atlanta, whose young adult son Spencer has neuroblastoma. And we learned so much about their faithfulness, and the journey is especially hard, and you're watching your child suffer in ways that break your heart. Spencer and Ava died within a month of each other in 2009. And we are forever bonded, and we're forever bonded with that family. We also became forever bonded with another couple who had gotten into an accident. Then fast forward to my brother Bill being restored in 2015 after some pretty rocky years and beginning a dating relationship. Okay, see if you can catch this. So this woman, Rachel, her daughter Ava died, right? And then Rachel has a brother named Bill, right? This is how God works, right? I don't know how God keeps it all connected. But okay, so he starts dating Camille, who is Spencer's sister. Wow. So Spencer and Ava passed away, right? They died within a month of each other. And then their siblings started dating, right? Wow. And then he proposed to her this past Saturday at a special bench that's known as Spencer's Bench at the Botanical Gardens in town, and gave her my grandmother's ring. I was just so, it goes on, you know. And so Bill is 45 and Camille is 39, and neither have ever been married. Wow. We talked about how the road has to be this way to get them ready for this right time. They would not be who they are without the journeys they have individually taken. I was sitting in my living room on Saturday, I realized, you know, that it's amazing all this happened. If you would have told me as an 18-year-old college student, all of this would have come together with my family, I would not have imagined it all. Wow. You know, honestly, my version of this outcome would have been a lot less rocky, bumpy, scary, but I know that I would have missed out on the best parts. Anyway, I say all this, thanks for reaching out to me, planting, watering seeds of faith, and being a great influence of my life. Wow. Isn't that amazing? So I just got that yesterday, and I just thought, every small thing we do, they had no idea at 18. Yeah. She had no idea how her life was going to be and how much impact, reach that was going to make. And I just think it's so important as we go through something like a special contribution, or we're studying the Bible, or we're sharing our faith, we have to believe not just who am I, like I will make a difference, but every step you take, everything you do does make a difference. Yeah. And you know, Antonia has been studying the Bible. Studying the Bible to get restored. She fell away years ago. She fell away, married a guy named Frank, and came back to church, was like, you know what, my marriage isn't going to work unless I'm a disciple. So she's been studying the Bible for quite a while to get restored, and has stopped studying, been studying, but in the meantime, her husband Frank became a Christian, got baptized. About a year ago, I think. About 2 years. So anyway, Grant, who got baptized over at the Uyghurs on Sunday, that is Frank's son. And then on last Sunday, or Sunday before last, I got to meet Grant's mom, who has now started studying the Bible. And so I was talking to Antonia at the Uyghurs' house. I go, Antonia, you think it's time for you to get restored? Like, you're pretty fruitful. I think it's time probably for you to get restored. She goes, I'm making it, pray for me. And so, at any rate, I just want to encourage you guys. So tonight what we're going to do is we're going to spend time in our groups. And we're going to first of all pray. And then I thought it'd be really cool to just find a scripture for each of our group that we can hold on to. You know, that maybe your favorite special contribution one. You might need to like look at the word giving, something where you can just grab a hold of. And then spend the time to go, what could we do this month that could give our hearts to God? Because it's not just about special contribution. These are the times where you can meet people. Make them evangelistic. Make them where you can fellowship with each other. And one of the things we're going to do, I'm excited about, is, you know, you've heard of Ride to Believe In and Contra Costa North. We're going to have our extravaganza. We're going to combine with Contra Costa North. We're all going to go up there to Heather Farms. We're going to have a big extravaganza day. Nice. We're going to have, you can do your walk to Believe In, you can do your shoot-a-thon, you can sell things, you know, they have a big barbecue at the end, the farms put on, you know. And so it'll be a great fellowship time. It's on there. I'm pretty sure, hopefully Kent's put it on there. I think it says the walk, the Ride to Believe In. And so, at any rate, so let's just have time where we say a quick prayer, find a scripture, and then what we're going to do afterwards is each one of us, two of you are going to stand up and you're going to share your scripture and share some of your ideas of what you guys do. Stand up.